Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Timberwolves. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Let's go with a three. Leonard pulls down the board. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Dunn outside. For three, Collins. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Garland against Edwards. And the shot is good by Garland.
Come on, that is some big-time toughness inside by Garland.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's Julius Randall in pick-and-roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, BA, that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Picked by Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Dunn left side. And stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. Dunn in his pocket. Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Outside Garland. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Collins with the slam.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Randall. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside Garland. Collins outside. Dunn left side. Three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
The mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Collins against Randall. And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. The Clippers lead by 8. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Out to DiVincenzo, to the left wing. Randall, a screen on Garland. For 3, DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, great setup by DiVincenzo with the pick and roll. He is very capable as the screener or the handler.
Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Collins. Leonard looking over the floor. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Edwards. Lets it fly. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Leonard passes to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
Now he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Collins against Randall. Outside Edwards. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Nas Reed's checked in for Randall.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Milton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Gobert. Reed for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a change here. Batum's checked in. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Reed sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Mr. Springy athlete, Dante DiVincenzo's got some hops.
The Clippers lead by 9. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
DiVincenzo, pass to Dosunmu. And the layup is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Batum outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And at the midpoint of the season, a great time to check out the power rankings. Gives you a good idea of how teams stack up. You look at the Rockets, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're staying put, but still towards the top. In a decent spot midway through the schedule. Still tons of games left to prove they're a top-tier team.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
There is a lack of fear DiVincenzo plays with. If the defense is there, he's going right at them.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he makes all 3. And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 7. Dosunmu outside. Gobert with a screen on Miller. Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jackson, the screen. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. And the Clippers lead by 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Reed. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Jones. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Stolen by Miller. Now Garland, guarded by Edwards. Lets it go from 11. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in. Garland's gotten a second bucket on the night.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Edwards. Over Bogdanovich. Edwards, no good. And here's Bogdanovich. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Clippers ahead. They lead by 12. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Bogdanovich. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Miller in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Miller can't get it to go.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Outside, Highland. There's the drive. What a terrific move that is.
Boy, Bones Highland showing a couple of things on that drive. Little quickness, little handle.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jackson, the screen. Lets it go from the wing. McDaniels with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Berenjay. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Berenjay's gotten his first bucket of the night. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Miller. Now here's Garland. Knocked away. It's stolen by Highland. Reed, a screen on Garland. Outside Reed. Just 4 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. McDaniels from long range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Batum checked in for Bogdanovich. The Clippers lead by 6. Outside Garland. Jackson with a screen on Highland. He buries it from 3. Garland's got 7 points.
This guy has such a good-looking stroke. Darius from deep.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end. And that is pivotal to his development.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good for Miller. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Highland against Garland. McDaniels from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Miller outside. The 3 ball. And Berenger pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 13. Dosunmu, the pass to Reed. Outside, Highland. Here's Berenger. Back to Highland. Reed, a screen on Batum. Outside Reed. 5 on the clock. Fade away. That one's good for 2.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Batum. And here's Garland. Jones with a screen on Highland. Batum finds Miller. They get it back to the paint. Jones. He's off on that one. Timberwolves trail by 11. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Randall is checked in. Garland, the pass to Leonard. Garland looking around. And it's rejected. It's stolen by Garland. Jackson, the pass to Garland. Outside Jones. Leonard against McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Out to Garland. The 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Outside, Highland. Reed sets a screen. And the basket by Highland. Highland's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard outside. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Highland. Now Reed. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And here's Leonard. McDaniels covering. The fadeaway. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Dosunmu doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Reed, a screen on Miller. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Leonard outside. Garland with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard for 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Reed. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here come the Clippers.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Highland with it. He's got 6. Pass to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Reed's got 8 here in this quarter.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against San Antonio, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Jackson. Collins comes in for Jones. And it's Dunn in for Darius Garland. Outside McDaniels. Dosunmu for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Edwards, the pass to Dosunmu. Now McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And here's Lopez from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. The layup falls. Reed's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reed on the inside.
Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Randall against Collins. Lopez, the screen on McDaniels. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. Randall, the pass to Dosunmu. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
.102 left in the second. Now here's Dunn. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 6 to shoot, inside.
Minnesota charged with the foul. Now 3.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
From about 16, it's rebounded by Minnesota.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Edwards against Leonard. With some arc. No good.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the ball.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 76ers picked up the win against the Heat in Miami. That makes them 2-3 in their last 5 games.
Just another great example.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Timberwolves. And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. And it's Clark in at the 3. Here's Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randall can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Here's Garland. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Garland's got 10 points.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
And here's Clark. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Dunn. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. Clark outside. Gobert against Lopez. Shot clock at 5. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. And they're on the break. Here's Dunn. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Randall, pass to Gobert. Now here's Clark. Down low. It's stolen by Leonard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
To the Timberwolves. Clark. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. Here's Lopez.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. They get the rebound. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And stolen by Clark. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Dunn, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, nice job by Chris Dunn. He's in pick and roll action, and he makes the right read.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. changes for Minnesota. Nas Reed's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Garland. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Now McDaniels. Outside Reed. Launches a three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Here's Garland. Lopez, a screen on Highland. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Garland. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Collins outside. Leonard on the wing. Leonard going in. And the dunk by Leonard.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And it's Highland. That time on the assist from Edwards.
3 points.
Highland's got 9.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Collins passes to Leonard. McDaniels with a steal. Here's Highland. He gets it in there. Highland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Dunn. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Edwards with it, doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Steps back. Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Looking to get back on track. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Clippers lead by 5. Collins outside. Leonard against McDaniels. Lopez, the screen on McDaniels. Shot by Leonard, no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Highland, the pass to Edwards. Back to Highland. The 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
3-pointer.
Edwards has got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard outside. Releases. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Garland. McDaniels against Garland. Fader on the way. No good, a bit long that time. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Garland, the pass to Lopez. To the right side. For 3, Collins. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 8 now. Outside, Highland. Reed sets a screen. Highland, the pass to Reed. And he drives in. And it's all tied up. Reed's got 12 points.
Yeah, Reed setting the screen, then has the smarts to find the soft spot in the defense.
Leonard outside. Here's Dunn. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's Edwards. Defended by Dunn. Pass to Highland. Over Garland. Highland misses. The Clippers lead by 3. Here's the 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Outside, Highland. The 3 is up. A slam dunk by Reed.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Or something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits. And Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Left side Highland takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Miller on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Randle outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Outside Reed. Randle can't hit. The Clippers lead by 6. And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Batum.
Well, Jaden McDaniels is long, folks, and he can put a lot of pressure on with his ability to maneuver around that basketball floor.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Jackson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Highland. Over Bogdanovich. Highland misses. Highland against Bogdanovich. Jackson, the screen. The deep 3. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Miller. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Reed to screen on Bogdanovich. DeSumo with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there it is for him.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Randle pulls down the board.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's DeSumo. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Jackson, the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. That one's no good. Here's Dosunmu. And that one drops for him. Dosunmu's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reid.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Outside Jones. Here's Bogdanovic.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Dosunmu goes in. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Gobert's checked in for Reid. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum's checked in. Garland against DiVincenzo. Jackson, left side. Back to Garland. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 5. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside, DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
And Allie, thanks. They set a pick. Pass to Berenger. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Naz Reid. Allie, what have you heard?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. He's not returning tonight. Shouldn't be out too long, but we'll see. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Miller against Edwards. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Miller.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistent.